Having done so much and had so many extraordinary opportunities, are there still things that you really feel passionate about and that you'd like to achieve?
Well, I'm right now embarking on the biggest project of my life. I want to build a library. And I've been thinking that man doesn't need to know history any longer because it's in a computer. We don't need to know math any longer because it's in a computer. But what can't we replace? I think we can't replace intuition. So I've been thinking about building a library of inspiration, a living library. And this is something I would like to put at the Watermill Center. And we're now making plans for a large underground building and a residence that'll be on campus. It'll be for this library of inspiration.
Robert, tell us more about Watermill, which you described as the most ambitious project of your life. I'd love to know what you have planned and what the greater vision for that institution is.
Watermill is a center in the township of Southampton. When I was a student studying architecture, I had a brilliant teacher, Sybil Mahaulay-Nagy, and she taught the history of architecture. I drew an apple. Inside of the apple I put a crystal cube, and she said, "What are you thinking about?" I said, "Our cities, our communities need centers like a crystal cube in the core of an apple, a place that can reflect the universe, the way in a medieval village. The cathedral was the highest point. It was a place where people came for enlightenment, where music was played, poets gathered, painters who were there. It was a spiritual place. It was the center of the village." The Watermill Center is a kind of center. You have no door. There's an opening in the center building. The Bible says, "Behold, I sat before thee an open door." I bring together each summer people from anywhere from 25 to 30 nations. People with, in some cases, no formal education, with people with high degrees of education. So I try to bring together a very diverse group of people. As I mentioned, the Afro-American boy who was going to be put in a delinquent home could come, and he wrote a play that was recognized all over Europe and eventually in the United States. This was someone that was thought to be uneducable. During the Bush administration, I created a work with 53 people from Indonesia, 2/3 of whom were Muslim and young people. And at that time, and even today, it was very difficult to get, after 9/11, young Muslims into the United States. So we, at Watermill, sometimes there's a scientist, a writer, it could be a mathematician, it could be someone who would participate just in the development. They're standing in front of people, and people are watching them. So if you're a high school teacher, if you're a banker, if you're a businessman, you have to relate to other people. At Watermill, people do all kinds of things.
Robert, thank you so much for your time. It's a great privilege to speak with you. Thank you.